So, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we are going to talk about authentication vulnerabilities. In previous videos, we talked about broken access control vulnerability, which was pretty easy and pretty dangerous. So, moving on, let me tell you about authentication vulnerabilities. So, these type of vulnerabilities are very easy to understand. However, they are critical because of their clear relationship between authentication and security. So, if many of you don't know what authentication is the process of verifying the identity of a user or a client. Websites are potentially exposed to anyone who is connected to the internet. That is true. This makes the robust authentication mechanism integral to web security. Most vulnerabilities in authentication mechanisms occur in one of two ways. Either brute force attacks, just trying every possible password that is out there. Second is logic flaws, which we are going to be focusing on in this video. Logic flaws or poor coding in the implementation allow the authentication mechanisms to bypass the entirely by an attacker. This is something called broken authentication. In many areas of web development, logic flaws cause the website to behave unexpectedly, which may or may not be a security issue. However, as authentication is so critical to security, it's very likely that flawed authentication logic exposes the website to security issues. So in this video, we are going to be solving this lab, password reset broken logic. Let me just log in with my default credentials, which are Wiener and Peter. Alright, I can log into this. Wait, password reset, so let me just forgot password. Oh, sorry, Wiener. And it's gonna send it into email thing. Okay. And we can use this new password. So let me just also open my burp suite so we can track every request for data going. Wait a second. So I'm just gonna use something simple, hello. And let's go to burp suite. We had this. Looks like the password is changed. Let me just move on to my camera. And I'm gonna send this to repeater. If you guys want me to make a video on burp suite, how to use each of this option, I can just make a video. Just comment down below. Post forgot temp. There is a temp forgot password token. Authentication new password hello. Username. So if I just remove this thing, would it matter? It doesn't matter. So this token is just a bluff, I guess, for this website. So if we remove this from here, and this, and since we want to change the password, in this video the objective of this lab is to access the Carlos account, and since we don't know the password of Carlos, we can use this thing. Let's change the password of Carlos to 12345 12345 and send. The password should be reset. Carlos 1234 12345 and valid. Alright, so did I do something wrong? Oh, there is one more token there. What about now? 2345. I'm still not able to access the account. Is there anything else? There is one more post request payload Okay, login. Oh, these are the requests which I made just now. Wait, never mind. Post request, forgot password, HTTP to. It should have been. Please check your email for your password. Oh, wait. I think I know why. Let me just remove this thing. Maybe it's checking all the parameters which should be there. So let's just remove the value of this and send it now. 302 same origin. Done. So Carlos and done. So Carlos password should be changed to hello now actually. So you can see this is how easy it is actually to reset the password. This is the another method in which these type of vulnerabilities can be exploited, which is brute forcing. Let me just solve this lab, and rest of the labs you can solve on your own. Or if you want me to make a video on them too, you can just comment down below. Wiener, Peter. I'm gonna do this a little fast because it's the same thing. And you can see we cannot log into Wiener using the Wiener by default credentials. So in Portsfigure, there is some authentication lab usernames which you can just copy these and just copy these and open Burp Suite. Where is Burp Suite? So we have our Burp Suite open. Let me just go into the proxy and turn on my Burp Suite proxy. We know. Wait, it doesn't matter what. So it's done. We just log in. HTTP history, post, login. Let me just send this to repeater, and we can see it's working. It's working. Let's just send it to repeater. Intruder, in which we can brute force or do many different type of attacks. Paste all the usernames which we copied from this authentication lab usernames. And these are the authentication lab passwords which we are going to try later on. Let me just first enumerate all the usernames. So this, add, sniper attack, payload, simple list, and just start the attack. So we are back with our brute forcing of usernames done, and as you can see, out of all these usernames, the length of this one is a slightly longer than others. So I'm pretty sure this is the username. Let me just close this thing, discard, and since we know our username now, I'm gonna brute force the password. Let me just add this, payloads, clear. I'm gonna copy the passwords from this thing. Paste. It's gonna brute force all the passwords. I am pretty sure in one of them the status code is gonna change. I'll just skip this whole thing. So the brute forcing of passwords is still going on, but I guess we found our password. As you can see, the status code of this password is 302. The status code 302 identifies redirection. So I guess in these passwords, the login page is redirected to our main home page. So I'll just copy the password. and go to the username, AG, login, and we have done. So this is how easy brute forcing actually is.